the following presentation of the National Football League.
The longest of road trips lands in Melbourne, in Australia, as the NFL season starts down under for two teams who figure to be near the top of the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams bring the NFL to Australia. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. An honor to be down under. The Niners and the Rams begin the season here in Australia. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Kirk is the motion man. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Rams take the field, and Matthew Stafford leads them yet again. Took them to the Super Bowl now 5 seasons ago. He's 38, 18th year in the league. So many of them with the Lions. So much success with the Rams. Greg, he's now an MVP as he leads the Rams offense.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, you're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a first down.
And this is what Puka does. And you know, Mike, during his rookie season, I feel like he's surprised a lot of defenses, but by now, They kind of know what to expect, and they still can't stop it. He might be one of the best all-round receivers in the entire league.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And John's to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Rams offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the 1st points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run it. 1st carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jair Brown on the tackle. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Corum. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. Rolling right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So McVay disagrees on the sideline, and he's throwing the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Throw it. On 3rd down, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 49. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
The 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the
We've now
play.
seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They send Evans in motion. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Braden Fish. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one on target with Purdy. They've got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On play action, here's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but he's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Samuel has it working in the middle. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Mike, I'm not sure that there is a player in the NFL who is more important to their offensive success than Christian McCaffrey. I mean, you talk about do it all. I mean, from a pure running standpoint, he's as good as it gets. Over 100 catches. The sheer volume of snaps, the sheer volume of touches. I mean, it is just hard to replicate and really describe what a career Christian McCaffrey has had. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
He'll go play action. Purdy moving. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling. The ball not moving around. He has control. So that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards. Brings up 4th down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Osa Odigizua, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. The Niners have the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Nick Bosa working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Evans with the punt sends it away. Accelerating toward midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. As the offense heads back out, want to look at it. It is a fantastic first weekend of football. Some terrific matchups. Chicago and Carolina, surprise playoff teams last year, get this year going. Buffalo, Houston's a good one. Packers and Vikings in the NFC North. Greg can't wait for Sunday night. We'll be at MetLife for the Cowboys and the Giants. Their great rivalry. All wraps up Monday night. Broncos are at Arrowhead, and everyone wants to know and look forward to who's going to take that first QB snap for the Chiefs to begin this season. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Niners offense ready to get back to work. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. Kittle is the man in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A short game. Down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Purdy works out of the pistol. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
It's a gain of 2.
So interesting play call here, Mike, right? So 3rd and short, we're used to seeing people just run it up the middle, just pick up a fresh set of downs. But so often, if you know exactly how the defense is going to align in there tight, there's a great opportunity to get the ball on the edge with some speed and pick up that 1st down.
They go play action with Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua, 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Stafford out quick to Adams.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford escaping to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Rams.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead.
Rams 7, 49ers 3.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. You check out their recent possessions, the missed field goal last time they had it, and beginning this drive with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Cameron Curl brought him down. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No 1st down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3 coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Cora. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
And this is what you love to see, especially if you're a defensive coordinator. Big plays from your defense right out the gate in week 1. Rally to the ball, force it free. These are the drills they've been doing all summer, Mike. Securing the fumble, pick it up, scoop and score. They practice this on a daily basis and pays early dividends.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I think it's funny, you know, you look at this Rams offense, and they have so many good players that it's pretty easy to forget about Kyren Williams, but he's quietly been one of the best backs in the league over the last 3 seasons, rushing for over 1,100 yards each season. So, tell you what, when he runs the rock well, it just seems to open up everything else.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
There defensively.
Stafford going to tap this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up
a
3rd
tough
down
spot
and
here.
11.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That's to Parkinson. Opens right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to do.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. To throw is Stafford. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Second down, it's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's caught downfield by Robinson. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
49ers.
Here's Purdy. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves...
This one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Stafford. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, it's Stafford. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, I mean, we see it every week. There is a conscious push to protect quarterbacks, Mike. I get it. They are the face. They are the stars of the league, and sometimes it can go a little bit too far, but this felt like the right call. It was close, but that's a late hit, and it's going to draw a flag near every time.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have the Rams first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a run with Cora. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Stafford now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Throw on third down. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner, inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll roll out here with Purdy.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense. Automatic first down.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Third down and 9. Kittle is the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Herbert on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. They'll go play action with Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. That was heading in the direction of Mike Evans. It'll be 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd down, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 for Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Here's Purdy again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This connection with his tight end, George Kittle. It'll be 2nd down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Wow, look up, see a defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. 3rd and a long way to go. Kirk is the motion man. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Corum running left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. From the 35, here's second down and 4. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Stafford going to sneak this one. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun. It's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's first and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
He'll try to run for it with Williams.
Well, that third down stop sets up a big conversation on this sideline of the offense, Mike. You find yourself in fourth and short. but you're trailing. I think at this stage here in the fourth quarter, I got to send my kicking unit on, take the lead, and hopefully my defense can continue to get stops to pull this game out.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. And you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
Christian McCaffrey inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
14. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Greg, you always talk about it. Take care of the ball. And in this one, this team just has not.
Yeah, and you're just not going to win in the NFL if you're going to lose the turnover battle at this rate. And it's not just one guy. There's multiple guys who have their hand in this. And if they don't get it cleaned up and they don't continue to prioritize protecting the ball, we're going to see more bad performances out of them here in the future.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
Stafford now
line.
on first down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Rams, first down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 25, here's second and 2. They run over center with Williams. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Third down,
and
3 to go. Now it's Stafford. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Kittle is the man in motion. They send Evans in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great game here in week 1. We're trying to see this through to the end, and that's an important first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A very satisfying performance to get the new year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down. The run here with McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down. Kirk is the motion man. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from 30 yards out.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Kyron Williams. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Stafford. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
4 yards.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have a Rams first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Stafford to throw again. That's to Parkinson, open right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Again, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Mumfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 24
First catch
yards.
for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And after all those interceptions, he finally said enough is enough and just throws that one away.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the
They'll run. It's Williams. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now, first and goal. Throwing, Stafford. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 4.
Here we go, D. Bang it. And this one.
Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead.
The Rams take over first.
So now the veteran, Matthew Stafford, and the rest of the Rams. Down by 9, 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order, but got the ball, and they've got a first down. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Stafford now on second down. He's going to take a shot downfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Matthew Stafford sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Fourth down, Stafford. Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be caught.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the season off on the right foot. the winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.